Hatsuyuki was the third of 24 Fubuki-class destroyers built for the Imperial Japanese Navy following World War I. When introduced into service, these ships were the most powerful destroyers in the world. They served as first-line destroyers through the 1930s, and remained formidable weapons systems well into the Pacific War. History. Construction of the advanced Fubuki-class destroyers was authorized as part of the Imperial Japanese Navy's expansion program from fiscal 1923, intended to give Japan a qualitative edge with the world's most modern ships. The Fubuki-class had performance that was a quantum leap over previous destroyer designs, so much so that they were designated special-type destroyers. The large size, powerful engines, high speed, large radius of action, and unprecedented armament gave these destroyers the firepower similar to many light cruisers in other navies. Hatsuyuki, built at the Maizuru Naval Arsenal, was laid down on the 12th of April 1926, launched on the 29th of September 1928 and commissioned on the 30th of March 1929. Originally assigned hull designation, Destroyer No. 37, she was completed as Hatsuyuki. Operational history. On completion, Hatsuyuki was assigned to Destroyer Division 11 under the IJN Second Fleet. During the Second Sino-Japanese War, Hatsuyuki helped cover landings of Japanese forces during the Battle of Shanghai in 1937, and subsequent landings of Japanese forces at Hangzhou in northern China. In 1940, she also participated in the invasion of French Indochina. World War II history. At the time of the attack on Pearl Harbor, Hatsuyuki was assigned to Destroyer Division 11 of Disron 3 of the IJN First Fleet, and had deployed from Kure Naval District to the port of Samar on Hainan Island. For the 4th of December 1941 to the 30th of January 1942, Hatsuyuki was part of the escort for the heavy cruisers Suzulia, Kumano, Mogami and Micomar out of Samar and Cam Bay, French Indochina, in support of Malaya, Bangka Palembang and Anambas Islands invasion operations. On the 18th of February, she was credited with sinking or capturing 2 transports attempting to flee from Singapore. On the 27th of February, Hatsuyuki was assigned to Operation J, covering landings of Japanese forces in Western Java in the Netherlands East Indies, and was in the Battle of Sunda Strait on the 1st of March, assisting in the sinking of the Australian cruiser HMAS Perth and the American cruiser US Houston. Hatsuyuki was part of the escort for Admiral Jizaburo Ozawa's cover force for Operation T on the 12th of March and the Operation D on the 23rd of March. She subsequently served patrol and escort duties out of Port Blair during the Japanese raids into the Indian Ocean. On 13 to 22 April she returned to Kure Naval Arsenal for maintenance. On 4 to 5 June 1942, Hatsuyuki participated in the Battle of Midway as part of Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto's main fleet. In July 1942, Hatsuyuki sailed from Amami-Oshima to Mako Guard District, Singapore, Sabang and Mergui for a projected second Indian Ocean raid. The operation was cancelled due to the Guadalcanal campaign, and she was ordered to Truk instead. From August onward, she was used for Tokyo Express high-speed transport missions in the Solomon Islands. On one of these missions on 4 to 5 September, Hatsuyuki assisted in sinking the high-speed transport Sus Gregory and Us Little. During the Battle of Cape Esperance on 11–12 October, Hatsuyuki took 518 survivors off of the sinking cruiser Furataka, and 2 days later escorted the badly damaged AOBA to Truk. During the Battle of Santa Cruz on the 26th of October, she was on alert station at Shortland Island, after helping evacuate surviving Japanese forces from Guadalcanal in early November. From 12 to 15 November, Hatsuyuki took part in the naval battle for Guadalcanal. Initially she escorted the support force commanded by Admiral Takeo Kurita, then joined the emergency bombardment force of Admiral Nobutake Kondo. With the Cruz and Nagara in the assault on enemy destroyers, Hatsuyuki assisted in sinking US Benham, US Walker, and US Preston and damaging US Gwyn. Hatsuyuki then returned to Truk on the 18th of November, after making one more transport run to Rabaul in December. Hatsuyuki was assigned to escort aircraft carrier Hayo back to Kure Naval Arsenal for repairs. In January 1943, Hatsuyuki escorted a troop convoy from Busan to Palawan on to Wewak. She continued to patrol and escort in the Solomon Islands until the end of February, when she was reassigned to the IJN 8th Fleet. In March, Hatsuyuki assisted the survivors of the Battle of Bismarck Sea, before returning to Kure for refit. In May, she escorted aircraft carrier Taiyo from Yokosuka to Manila, Surabaya, Singapore, and back to Mako Guard District to Sasebo Naval District. In June, Hatsuyuki returned to Rabaul, and resumed Tokyo Express missions. In the Battle of Kula Gulf off of Kolombangara on the 5th of July, Hatsuyuki engaged a group of American cruisers and destroyers, and was hit by 6 Dud shells, which damaged her steering and killed 6 crewmen. On the 17th of July 1943, while docked at Shortlands unloading passengers at position 6.833 degrees south, 155.783 degrees east, -6.833, 155.783, Hatsuyuki was attacked in an airstrike by USAAF aircraft. A bomb exploded the aftermagazine, sinking her in shallow water, with 120 dead and 36 wounded. On the 5th of October 1943, Hatsuyuki was removed from the Navy list.